Hi Kickstarter community. I am very excited to be launching my first product on Kickstarter. My name is Fred Brown with over 20 years of experience in sales and marketing. I am driven by passion. Passion to produce a wonderful product, and with your help, we will do so. The inspiration from Heavenbound stems from my interest in the Bible and my deep desire to invent an interesting game, both fun and educational, that will allow children, adults, and family to spend quality time together. Without further ado, let me introduce you to Heavenbound Tribute Bible Game.
The object of Heavenbound is to become the most knowledgeable of God's Word through exploring God's grace, mercy, and justice. Place the Heavenbound board on a table and put the grace, mercy, and justice cards face down on their allotted spaces on the board. Each player chooses one pawn to represent him or her while traveling around the board. Then place the answer cards from the 27 books of the New Testament along the outside edge of the board so that they are all accessible to players around the table. To decide who goes first, each player will roll the die one time. The person with the highest roll will be first to play. Beginning in heaven, of course, the player will roll the dice and move the number of spaces indicated. After you have finished your play, the turn passes to the right. The space occupied by your pawn determines which of the 27 books of the New Testament from which you will select the question card. If your pawn comes to rest on a space marked grace, mercy, or justice, you will then draw from the corresponding deck. If a space is already occupied by another player, you may select the card from the book of your choosing. Answer any question incorrectly, and that player will move his pawn backwards 3 spaces. However, any player that lands on the space marked devil must then answer a question correctly before they continue to roll the dice. The first pawn to return to heaven wins. However, a pawn can only get back into heaven by rolling the exact number of spaces to return his pawn to the home space.